Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to CrackPack. So today we are going to be starting, as we mentioned in the previous episode, with some of the cooking for blockheads in our lovely shiny new kitchen that we have built here. So let's go back to looking at what we need. So cooking for blockheads, so we need sort of, I suppose, four main components. So we have the cooking table, we have the cooking oven, we have the fridge, and we have the sink. So it's basically a multi-block kitchen. So all of this is actually needed. So the cooking table is the crafting table. The cooking oven, obviously, smelting abilities, etc. for that. The fridge, you can actually make that too high, I believe. And we can dye it, so we can have a pink fridge. We can have a pink fridge. But that provides, that's where we keep all of our ingredients for the recipes, and then we have the sink, which is providing the water for the recipes. You also do have this tool rack as well, and the other bits that we need is the cooking for blockheads recipe books, as well as the fact that we do have a couple of extra little bits here as well that we can make. So probably the first thing to start with is probably going to be our cooking table. So for that we need black stained clay. That's going to be easy enough to do. We've got black dye. We have some clay. The Cooking for Blockheads 2 book. Now we need to make Cooking for Blockheads 2, which means that we need to make Cooking for Blockheads 1, which we can get from basically smelting a book. And I'm pretty sure somewhere in here, if we actually look in the right chest, we have got some books. In fact, I've got a feeling we've actually got books here. Yes, we have. There we go. So we don't need 25 books at all. Let's just put this into furnace mode very quickly and we'll just smelt ourselves a book. There we go. So that's Cooking for Blockheads 1. I think we actually might need a couple of those. So let's make another one just in case. Because do we need one for this? We don't need one for that. But I kind of have a vague feeling that we might need it. So there's no harm in having an extra one. So let's stick that back in there. It was kind of handy as well in the last episode that we actually got ourselves those 3 diamonds. So we're going to need a couple of those. And what was it? A couple of crafting benches, wasn't it? So it's not like we are short on wood. Oh, we are short on wood, it seems. So let's go... Where's my oak wood? There we go. Let's just very quickly, 2 of them, make ourselves a couple of crafting benches. I'm going to stick you back up there. So then it was crafting bench, diamond, book. Let's just have a quick look and just see whether... Oh, okay. So it kind of gives us the recipes there, so you can sort. Oh, okay. So it basically tells us how to make toast at that point. Fair enough. And number 2, what does number 2 teach us? Not a lot different, to be fair. So we can have fresh water, salt, and toast. Oh, we make toast just by toasting, funnily enough. Right. So, cooking table. So we need our wood and we need black stained clay. So somewhere around here I have got one of them. I'm sure... Can we dye this stuff? As it is, it's been absolute ages since I've made clay. Whether this will actually work. No, I can't remember how to make black stained clay. I think we actually need the hardened clay, don't we? So how do we get hardened clay? Smelting. Perfect. That's fine. That is fine. So let us go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Let's smelt that quickly. And put the rest of that back. I believe for one of the other recipes we also need some black stained glass. So we might as well... Oh! Okay. Thank God for Silk Touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. And yeah, we've got more those. So let's put those back inside like so. Okay, so black stained clay, get, and black stained glass, I believe, was something else that we needed. So let's get on that as well. So our wood, five bits of wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our cooking 2 book. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That is our cooking table. So we should go place that down in our kitchen. Now, how should we do this? I think probably the cooking table needs to go in the middle. So I think we'll probably need to have the fridge one side and probably the sink the other side. So why don't we let's make our sink next, which is pretty easy. That's just some iron, some more wood and a bucket of water. We might have a bucket of water in one of our chests. We don't, but we do have a bucket, and we do handily live near water. So boink, 1 bucket of water, 2, 3, come on, let me out, there you go, come on, god damn it, there we go. So we need 3 iron ingots. That's tin. Try getting iron. 1, 2, 3. Easily enough. Wood. Iron. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There is our sink. So maybe put our sink here. Does that need to have water in it? So that is now... There we go, look at that, source of water, perfect. So that is actually a nice way of us actually having a water source going forward anyway. So we also then need the oven, so that is a furnace, glass and 5 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got the black glass, furnace. No, I don't have one in there. Okay, that's fine. We can very quickly make that. There we go. 1 furnace. Come back. So that is like so. You in the middle. 1, 2, 3. 1 oven, which I think can go there. So do we actually need... So the oven needs to be there. I'm wondering whether the sink... Can I actually break this with a pickaxe? What do we need? It's saying harvestable, but it's taking its time. Thank you. Maybe our sink needs to go there. And now for our fridge, we need a chest and an iron door. So we actually need 2 of those. So we'll need 12 iron. And we've got plenty of chests in here. Plenty of chests. So that's a couple of doors, a couple of chests. That makes our fridge. And we can go 1 there, 1 there. There you go. And you get your double fridge. So it's kind of the equivalent of a double chest's worth of food stuff. So we've now got sort of things that we can make. Look at that. We can make some fresh water. So we need pots. We need sort of all sorts of things actually. So there we go. So we can actually, oh, that's quite clever, sorted by saturation. So depending, I guess, on what you've actually got in your fridge will depend on what recipes actually come up here. So we do need to move our food items over. So cobble, you can go back in there. Wood, you can go back in there. Other random bits of stuff, you can go in there. And then this here is a lot of our food bits. So I'm wondering whether we can move all of this over. That's what I'm not sure about. I know certainly the salt is something. So could we use this here? Just pop that down there for a moment and see if we can start pulling some of our food items and put them into here. See, that's a berry garden. We don't really want that. Raspberry bush, that's not really any good for food. So we're actually looking for the actual food items themselves. I don't think that's going to work. That will. That should. That in theory should. Let's just pull as much of this out as we can. You. So we've got loads of food stuff. That won't work. That obviously can go there. Chicken should work. All of these bits in theory could work. Don't know whether the cooked chicken will, because it's already cooked. But we'll whack it in there and see what we can do with it. So chestnuts, grapes, raspberry bush we said no to. That can go in. Leafy garden, that is no point putting that in. Tea leaves, walnuts, zucchini, monster jerky, no, you're not going to be any use. Tomatoes, mushrooms, corn, gooseberries. So I think the other bits, to be fair, we can just chuck back in that chest. And that can go up there like so. Okay. So it does mean that we will need to start sorting a little bit more of a garden out. So I'm wondering whether we can make... Can we make our toast in here? Actually, we've got bread in our inventory, haven't we? So let's just put 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in there. So we need some kind of power for it. So I'm guessing probably charcoal would work. Yes, it does. Oh wow, look. Let's put another one in there, shall we? Let's see what this does. Oh, very cool. So we've now made toast. Awesome. So toast can now also go in our fridge. So that's pretty straightforward. That is pretty straightforward. So we do also have the tool rack. So that's pressure plates and iron ingots. Oh, what did we drop there? Zucchini. How do we pick the zucchini up? Back you go. Probably because of where it is there. We'll stick our recipe book in there as well. So pressure plates, we'll be needing some of those. I think probably use the birch logs for this, couldn't we? Is it 3 pressure plates? 1, 2. We need another 3 of them. In fact, actually, why don't we make 1, 2, 3. Let's get 2 of those tool racks made. You can go in there. Yeah. So we need 4 iron. That's our pressure plates. So we've got two of the tool racks. So you can probably get those there and there, like so. Then we need, what tools is it we need? So cooking blockheads, that's the no filter edition, the recipe book, that's the crafting book, isn't it? So yes, we do probably need another one of those. So why don't we make that very quickly as well. Let's just use our logs. Want to. Doink. A couple more diamonds. There we go. So it's teaching us how to make toast. We've got fresh water, salt. So there we go. So it's a pot. So we'll have a look at pans very quickly. And we've got these utensils here. So we've got pots, skillets, saucepans, bakeware. We'll be needing mortar and pestle, mixing bowls. So all of this kind of stuff we'll be needing to make as well. So to be fair, they're actually not particularly difficult, not particularly expensive items. What's that? So that's the juicer. So that's just stone and a pressure plate. So yeah, these bits aren't particularly expensive, but these are all bits that we can quite easily chuck together and actually hang on our cooking rack. Got your mortar and pestle as well on your saucepan. Where's the mortar and pestle? That is there. So again, stone and a stick. So these are all quite nice, easy little bits that I believe you kind of use in your oven and in your crafting thing here. So see here, this is all the stuff that we can actually now make with what we've actually got. So we've got fig jelly. So we just need a saucepan, figs and sugar, cornmeal, so that's the pestle and mortar. So let's make some of these tools. So by the looks of things, we're going to need a bunch of iron again. So why don't we grab the rest of that iron. I think we have some random sticks somewhere in here that we might be able to use. Let's see if we can use the Natura sticks as well as the ones that we've got. We need stone, I think. Let's grab some stone. So to make our first bit, I wonder if we can make it. No, we do need to make it in the crafting table. So for our saucepan, it was, our skillet is 2 iron and a stick. Our saucepan is was that an iron? Oh, a stick and some iron. Have the mortar and pestle, so that's 3 stone and a stick. 1, 2, 3, and a stick. Let's grab some more sticks out of here. We had the mixing bowl, which is wood and a stick, so let's grab a bit of wood again. One, oh, oh, wooden irrigation channels, interesting. There we go, so that's the mixing bowl. We need the pot, so that's 4 iron and a stick. Okay, we need our bakeware. Okay, so for the bakeware, it's either nether bricks or normal bricks. Is there anything else that we can make in the meantime? So we've got a cutting board, so that's stick, iron and wood. Think. Cutting board. What else are we looking at? Have we made that? We have. So the juicer, which was pressure plate and stone. There's a pressure plate there. Bit of stone. That's a juicer. And the last thing was the bakeware. So that is the clay bricks. I don't think we have any clay bricks pre-made. We do not. But this is not a problem because we have it was 8, wasn't it? So we'll get 2 bits of clay. There we go. That should give us 8 of those. We can chuck those in to the alloy smelter on furnace mode and just very quickly make ourselves some bricks. Let's have a look. What else have we got? So we've made that, we've made that, we've made that. I think we've pretty much made... What's that? Beeswax? No, we don't need that. Okay. So there we go. There's our... Crack them out. Oh, thank you. There's our 8 of those. And what do we need to put that round? Oh, no, we don't need to put it around anything. Perfect. So, there we go. There is our bakeware. So as far as our rack goes, I think we can put our skillet can go on there. I think that can go on there. I think the pot can go on there. Mixing bowl, do you go on there? You do. So we could probably do with stuff going in the oven. Can we put any of this into here? No. Juicer, you won't go in there. So we do need another... We do need, what, another 2 racks by the looks of things. So let's make those very quickly. Have we not got enough wood? Yes, we have. So that's 6 of those. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 2 more. 2 more racks. So you could probably put 1 there, 1 above the oven. Should be able to put that there. And we'll put that there. And then we'll put the juicer there. And our chopping board there. So there we go. So that is our little kitchen all set up. So why don't we have a go at making something? Now I do, as it happens, have some of the Pam's fish in here. So that's Pam's. This is all of the other foods potentially that we could use. So why don't we grab... We've taken the fishing rod out, have we? Yes, we have. Fishing rod, you can stay in there. Ding, ding, ding. Enchanted book. Our looting 3 book. Love our looting 3 book. Should hopefully be able to get some of our fish into here as well. Because I think, can you eat these? You can eat all of these. Interesting. So what I don't know is whether you can use any of the other bits, because like the cooked bits, I'm fairly sure we probably can't use stuff that's cooked. So we'll take that out and we'll swap that for those. Beans, blueberry bushes, yeah, they are absolutely no use whatsoever, so they can go in there. But hopefully the rest of the items is stuff that we can actually cook with. So let's have a go. Oh, I like that. What's that? Look. Yeah, the door shuts. So let's have a look. So, oh, 5 minutes till the server restarts. We'll actually probably time it quite well with the end of the episode. But why don't we make something? We don't want to make cooked chicken. We don't want to make cooked mutton. Cooked calamari. See, that's far too easy. So you can make a cup of tea. We could make caramel. Let's have a look. What else could we make? Blackberry jelly. We can make blackberry juice. We can make... Let's try and look, see if there's something interesting. Fish lettuce wraps. Oh, that sounds interesting. Okay, so why don't we make fish lettuce wraps? That sounds quite good. So we need cooked fish, lettuce, and our chopping board. So do we make it in here? See, chopping board. Oh, don't want that, do we? There we go. What are you? Raw walleye. Oh, it's another fish, isn't it? So, chopping board. Does that go into here? Is it chopping board? No? Oh, we probably have to have them in our inventory. So, what are we looking for? Fish lettuce wraps, wasn't it? So we need cooked fish and we need lettuce. Let's grab some lettuce. So let's go doink. So click again to craft it. There we go. We have made fish lettuce wraps. So what's the... doesn't really give us the saturation on there, does it? But yeah, we've made some food. Fish lettuce wraps, which is cool. So to be fair, we'll probably just bung it back in... Back it in there for the moment. But yeah. So that is the general idea. So it does mean at least we can actually make a few more kind of interesting food bits. So it looks like we'll probably need to get some more storage or something like that for the stuff that we've actually prepared. But yeah, I think this could actually start making a bit of use of the garden stuff that we've got. So I think what we'll do is work on sort of getting our garden set up a little bit more. Maybe go off, try and find some more different ingredients and stuff like that. But a little bit of a vague and slightly derpy introduction to the Pam's Harvey Craft stuff and the food for blockheads. So I hope you enjoyed it. Something a little bit different to the stuff that we have been doing. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching, and we shall see you in the next episode. Take care for now. Bye!